In this video, I'm going to be going over everything you need to know about the new Myteam GOAT Festival in NBA 2K25 Myteam that does include GOAT AK-47, GOAT Brandon Roy, and GOAT Michael Beasley. There's Michael Beasley at the shooting guard position, who is a GOAT and maybe one of the best cards and the best shooting guard in this entire game. So we'll be talking about how to actually get event pieces, what the exchanges are looking like, talking about the challenges and everything you guys must know about this new GOAT Festival, and talking about how this GOAT Festival might be one of the best festivals that 2K has done. Now we do have to talk a little bit about the week 1 stuff and the fact that, you can grind for these cards, and we'll talk about that here in a second, because if we go over to the exchanges, this is what it's going to look like, right? So it says GOAT Festival week 1, which means I would assume next Friday we're going to be getting GOAT Festival week 2 with, I would assume, 3 new GOAT cards in this game. I'm assuming new exchanges and new packs, and we'll have to wait and see what that is looking like, because these do expire in 6 days and 22 hours. Now, if we look at the player cards, right, they don't have an expiry date. So I want to say that these cards and everything, obviously without an expiry date, is going to be here forever. But if you want Gary Payton, who's obviously, we'll talk about this card in the exchange, he is here for 60 GOAT pieces. Now that is going to sound like a lot, and it definitely is a lot. Wait, is that true? 60? No, gold, right? That's gold. Sorry. 60 gold pieces. Okay, that's not that bad. 60 gold pieces is not that bad. I was about to say 60 GOATs is crazy. Beasley's only 25 GOATs, but it's 60 gold pieces for Gary Payton. It is 30 gold pieces for Brandon Ingram. It is 20 gold pieces for Alex Sarr. It is 10 for Bill Walton, 8 for Brandon Miller, and then 60 gold pieces gets you this 100 pack. And we'll talk about this here in a second, what this actually means and how to actually get these pieces, because you might be thinking, well, how do you earn gold pieces? What happened to the diamonds, the pink diamonds, the Galaxy Opals, all that type of stuff, invincibles and 100 overalls? They got rid of that. There is only 2 event pieces in this game. There is the GOAT piece and there is the gold pieces. That is it. There's no diamonds, there's no pink diamonds, there's no Galaxy Opals, Dark Matters, 100s, invincibles. There is 2 type of event pieces, gold and GOAT. So how this is going to work is, if you have 30 gold pieces, you can upgrade that into a you can upgrade that into a GOAT piece. As you guys can see right here, 30 golds do equal a GOAT piece. Now, how do you actually get these gold pieces? It's going to be by playing the game. So in Breakout, if you play Triple Threat offline on rookie difficulty, that is going to get you 1 gold piece. So to get 30 to get a GOAT piece, every GOAT piece is going to be 30 Triple Threat offline games, and that's how you guys can pretty much do the math. I want to say Domination is 3 gold pieces if I remember from past events, and I think they're keeping it the same for this event, so that would be 10 Domination games to get yourself a GOAT piece, again, or 30 Triple Threat offline games on rookie difficulty. I don't think the difficulty matters, just Triple Threat in general. But you can also downgrade your GOAT piece into golds. So if you want to take 1 GOAT piece, you can downgrade that into 30 gold event pieces. So that's how, it doesn't seem ridiculous to get Gary Payton. You play 60 Triple Threat offline games and you get an invincible card. You play 30 Triple Threat offline games or 10 Domination, that's going to be 100 overall Brandon Ingram. 20 Triple Threat offline games is not bad whatsoever to get yourself Dark Matter Alex Sarr, who is still a very good power forward option. 10 Triple Threat offline games for Bill Walton, 8 Triple Threat games for Brandon Miller, and then this is where it's like 60 Triple Threat games for 100 overall pack. But there's also challenges. If you go over to your challenges screen and you go to the GOAT Festival challenges, if you grind out these 5 challenges, score 50 points with a Breeze player in a game, make 25 dunks with Breeze players over multiple games, make 25 3-pointers with Breeze players over multiple games, get 30 assists and rebounds with Breeze players over multiple games, and then win 7 games using 3 or more Breeze players. If you do these challenges, which you can grind in Triple Threat offline for the most part, the 50 points you'd have to do somewhere else, but I think you can do it in the challenges for the invincible pieces in the NBA Draft Festival, so you can combo it up with that as well. But basically all you need is those 3 Breeze players, because if you have the 3 Breeze players, you're going to be able to complete that challenge for a GOAT piece, and that GOAT piece downgrades into 30 golds. So to get your free 100 overall pack, you would only realistically have to do those challenges and play 30 Triple Threat offline games, and you get a 100 overall option pack out of 5 cards. And I don't know if this is just a one-time thing or if you can do this pack over and over and over again. I want to say it's a one-time thing. I don't think you'll be able to repeat it more than once, but we'll have to see once people do exchange for this. And let me know if you guys have exchanged for this already, if you were able to do the pack again. I would assume not. That would be kind of crazy, playing 60 Triple Threat games and just getting 100 overall cards. But there's also going to be a 10 pack box in here for 25 gold pieces, so again, just less than 1 GOAT piece for the 10 pack box. You can also earn legend badges as well if you exchange only 5 gold event pieces. So for every 5 triple threat games, you can get a legend badge. They have made this event really good for people that want to grind the game. If you're somebody that has complained about, and myself included, there not be stuff to actually play for, there's stuff to grind. I mean, if you go grind, let's say 300 wins, right, in the triple threat offline, I know that's a lot of wins, but let's say you want to grind the game and you want to get 300 wins, well, that's going to get you 10 GOAT pieces. Now, does that put you super close to a Michael Beasley? No, it puts you halfway towards Brandon Roy, who is a very good point guard in this game. So yes, it is a lot of grinding. Like if you want to get Brandon Roy, my math could be wrong, but you have to do 600 triple threat offline games, but you can kind of minus, you know, 30 of those, so it'd be like 570, because if you get these challenges, that's 30 GOAT pieces. But if you're also playing King of the Court, for example, on the weekend, these are also going to have pieces in here as well. If you do come first place, you get 5 GOAT pieces. Top 1% finish is going to get you 3 GOAT pieces, so that would be equivalent of 90 golds, or again 3 going for a Brandon Roy, Michael Beasley, or AK-47. And then at top 10% finish, you get 2 GOAT pieces, and top 50% finish, you get 1 GOAT piece as well. So you can also get GOAT pieces in King of the Court. So like if you want to get a Brandon Roy, for example, that would probably, if you get like top 10%, you get, so I mean, it's probably about like 500 wins with King of the Court challenges, and maybe the Sunday, I would assume, is going to give you a GOAT piece as well. So yes, it is a lot of grinding for sure, but these are some of the best cards in this game. And if you don't want to go for the GOATs, well, you can do a lot of grinding and you can get yourself some free 100 overall packs. You can get yourself some free good players in the exchanges. And again, they're going to be doing this every single week. So come back on Friday. I'll have a video here on my channel going over the new cards, going over the new exchanges, and we'll talk about if any of these cards or packs are actually worth doing. Now, what people are talking about is, you know, these challenges, are these event pieces going to carry over to the new week, for example? So for GOAT Festival week 2, you know, if you're grinding out gold and GOAT pieces, are they going to work for every single festival? That would be a W. If 2K does it, that would be an absolute W. If they don't, a little bit underwhelming, because that means you have to be able to grind in a week to get Michael Beasley, to get Brandon Roy, to get AK-47, because if they drop week 2 challenges and then when you're grinding the game and you're getting those gold pieces, or you're doing the challenges for a GOAT, if it only works for the week 2, that would be kind of disappointing. I don't know though. I have a feeling that it might work for all of them, and that's going to be really, really nice if it does. So like after a couple weeks, you should be able to get Michael Beasley for free, pretty much. I mean, just by grinding this game. If you put the hours in to grind this game, you get the Sunday streaks, you get the King of the Court, you get the challenges. Hopefully they drop a free locker code. I don't think they have, as of right now when I'm recording this video. I don't believe there is a locker code in the game for a free GOAT piece. I would hope they would do that. We'll obviously have to wait and see if they give us a free GOAT piece, but I think this festival is looking like an absolute W. I mean, there's a lot of free stuff to grind in here for. It actually rewards you for playing the game. So if you're a grinder out there, if you guys want to play this game, it is a great time to do so. I mean, 10 GOAT pieces for Greg Popovich is really good. He's an amazing coach card, like actually insane. If you take a look at this coach, he gives plus 10 to the speed, plus 10 to perimeter, plus 10 to defensive and offensive rebound, plus 10 to ball handle, and plus 10 to the 3-point shot. So he could be a really good option as well out of the festival exchanges. But let me know what you guys think about the new GOAT festival down below, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace.